Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ecology here, and I'm gonna be showing you this game. It's called Armored Warfare. Now, I have been playing this game for a while. As you can see, I have a whole roster of tanks. And I'm gonna basically say what I have to say about this game, and show you what is this game, I guess, about things. Well, as you can see, you have a garage, like World of Tanks. This is basically like World of Tanks, but with modern tanks. Everything is a modern-ish vehicle from a certain tier up. So basically, this is your hangar that you start up with. Basically, you got your garage, you get upgrades, which as you can see, there's a progress bar. More research you get, more you can research to the next tank. So you can unlock anything from armor, firepower, mobility, technology, protection, or whatever that is. Basically, it's stuff you can mount on your tank, like fire suppression, air conditioners, and better engines, and better ammunition. So if you want your heat rounds, or whatever this is, HE rounds, you have to, research them. They don't come standard. Gotta get your better HE rounds, which is pretty okay. I like that. So there's no gold rounds, which is fantastic. You can never complain that there's no gold ammunition. Let's see. We have the dealers. So far, there's only 3 dealers. You got the first dealer, which specializes in German American main battle tanks, it looks like. So you got, from the start, you got an M103, M13, M113. Oh my gosh. Basically, it's a armored fighting vehicle, or something like that. Troop carrier. Then you got your premium tanks. Then you got the M48 Patent, which is already in World of Tanks as a tier 10 vehicle. So you got a tier 10 tank, but at tier 2 in this game. Then you got the Leopard 1 to start off the Germans. And then you got an Italian main battle tank. Then you got the Leopard, Leopard 2, Leopard 2, Leopard 2A5, Leopard 2A6, and then soon the Leopard 2A7. And then on this line, you get the M1A2, the M1A2, the M1A1, the Abrams, the XM1, the M60, A3, the Starship, the M60, and then you got BMPs, like the BMP 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, 5s, 3s, whatever. Then you got reconnaissance vehicles, basically small, lightly armored, troop-carrying, auto-loading machine guns. Then you got your wheeled tank destroyers, where they're big guns on wheels, basically, which are kind of nice. And then you got your SPGs, or artillery pieces. And artillery works a lot different in this game than World of Tanks. So then we get the other dealer, the Lion, or Bear. And this deals with Russian main battle tanks. And the British main battle tanks, I guess. Which, in my opinion, makes no sense, but since Armored Warfare is not going by nations, they're going by dealers. So this is an American German dealer. This is a Russian and basically British dealer. So you got the Armista, the Challenger 2s, the T90s, the Challenger 1, the Chieftain Mark 5, the premiums. You got a Bradley. Like I said, it's not all even. Like, the Bradley shouldn't be in here. It should be in that one, but it's in this one. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's dealers. It's confusing, but yeah. Then you got the high caliber, lightly armored, like the Scorpion, the Sheridan, and all these other vehicles, which are nice. And then you got the other SPGs. And then we got the new nation that they just recently put in the game, which is the Chinese tech tree, which you got the Chinese main battle tanks all the way up until the tier 8 type 98. Then you got the type 90, the type 85, 80, the type 69, and then you got the WZ1224, which is nice. So that's the tech trees in the game, which is pretty nice. Other things that you can repair your tank, like in World of Tanks, ammo and all that stuff. You can put decals on your tank, any decal you want. You can also put camouflage on your tank, which is pretty nice. A lot of different paint schemes that you can put on to your tanks, like in World of Tanks. Then you got your ammo, which you can put crew experience, commander experience, maintenance, consumables, like you can have your kits, like that is only for PvE. Basically, it just repairs your ammo and gives you a little bit of health, but you have your like food, liquids, first aid kits, everything you need, just like World of Tanks. Then you have these cool things. These are basically protection, armored protection, so you got reinforced wheels all the way up to improved inner liners to shop shells, all the way up to mobility, so you want better transmissions and technologies. You can actually upgrade that, which is pretty nice. Another thing is you can either go into a PvP, basically player versus player, or you can have a player versus environment. I like doing player versus environment because it's much more fun. Other than that, there is a base feature where you can upgrade your base. You basically get raw materials and you basically upgrade your base. You got an academy that gives you Commander XP, which is nice. An airport, which has fighters, which gives you this. Then you got barracks, which gives you crew experience by 10%, which is nice. But you also have to upgrade these. I have them all fully upgraded to 5% because it's relatively quick to do it. You just sign in every day, get your materials, and then whatever you need, you just upgrade it. But it's quite nice. You can see trucks driving around. You got your command center, which gives you global resources earned by 50, blah, blah, blah. You got a garage, which is your main hangar, which gives you repair cost minus 10, so your tanks are not that expensive when they need to get repaired. You got your helicopter pads with the Chinooks. Currency earned 5%, so you earn more money after battles. And you got a recon post, which gives you premium time cost minus 5. So I guess if you want to purchase premium account, it's much more cheaper, I guess. There will be more added to the game. This game is still in development, like any other game like World of Tanks. So with that being said, let's actually go into a PvP battle. And I'm going to take out the A43. I also got a rare tank. It's the Chieftain Mark 6. I won this by watching Rita's live stream. And if you don't know Rita Gamer, she does the status report blog or something like that. So, yeah, I won it off her blog, which is super nice. First time winning anything on Twitch, which is fun. So I'm going to be playing the... Or do I want this? I'll play this one, because I need to get the Leopard 1A5. So let's go into a PvP battle. Basically, you see here that there's missions. You can either click from a hard mission, which is only available to tier 5 or higher. You can have an easy mission, or you can have a medium mission. I like doing the medium mission because it's a lot more, it's not too hard, but it's not too, you know, easy peasy, so to say. Now, as we wait into queue, I do like this game. It is an interesting game. It's like World of Tanks, so if you basically play World of Tanks, you would basically get into this game no problem. But the only problem with this game, in my opinion, is its modern tanks, and I'm not a big fan of modern tanks. I can appreciate modern tanks, but they kind of look all the same, in a sense that an Abrams looks similar to like a Leopard, or the Challenger looks similar to an Abrams. It's like, in my opinion, they all look kind of similar, in a way. Except for the Russians. The Russians always have their distinctive tank design, I guess, different than everyone else. So, but you can say the difference. Like, the Russian vehicles always look like the Chinese, or the Polish, or the, you know, tanks that were controlled underneath the Soviet Union. So the tanks look somewhat similar, so to speak. So as we get into battle here, this is a map that we play on. Basically, you have to do missions. Defend the waterfront, defend Heritage Park, defend the museum, capture signal jammers ×3, and basically you get bonuses and you get credit reward, which is nice.
You're
So
finally
basically,
here, Black
all we have
Company.
to do is
The BLM
defend
took over
this
the castle
position.
in a surprise attack. And
From
now they're
enemy
after the
attackers.
civilians in the city. Our forces are organizing a
This
counter-strike.
game is nice. This is
But we need
on
you
the
to hold them
Unity
at bay.
engine. No, the Cry engine.
Black Company,
There we go. Not
if you're interested in
engine.
picking up some extra cash,
And some
take
people have
out
trouble
those
running the
signal
Cry
channels.
engine because
We
it
can't
is an
broadcast anything to
interesting
civilians with those
game
things
engine,
on.
I guess.
BLM forces are moving towards the water tower.
Now, side scraping is a little difficult to do in this game because your tank is relatively weak compared to World War II tanks. I don't know how good the volume is, you know. Won't know until I check the end of the YouTube video. So basically, I'm in an Italian main battle tank. I think this is Italian. Not. Basically, it's a pretty game. Like, I like the graphics, I like the detail. Granted, it can be a little bit better, but like my friend always keeps telling me, it is early in development, so it's going to have some time to take until it gets 100% developed, like World of Tanks is. And World of Tanks isn't perfect as well. Like, they're updating
That would
World
have
of
been a
Tanks
strategic
as
location for them
each
if they
patch
captured
goes.
it.
Better the game, which is quite nice.
Intel suggests that they're going to converge on the Heritage Park next.
Well, we defended this point. I'm not really doing too good on the damage part. But this is like, basically, it's the Italian version of like the Leopard, in my opinion. Because it looks like a leopard, it sounds like a leopard. I just say it's the Italian Leopard 1. Just Sheridan behind me, there's a Scorpion, EMP-1. Now you can shoot through fences, like, unless you're shooting HE or heat rounds, then they won't go through fences, like tanks. But everything in this game seems more accurate because these are modern tanks. These have modern guns. Modern guns should be accurate. Like the M1 Abrams can shoot a soccer ball or a football thrown in the air accurately with a shell and, you know, do damage. Well, destroy the soccer ball. Football. Which is quite nice. And you expect to have pinpoint accuracy in a main battle. Granted, you have to balance it some way, so not everything is super accurate, because that would just break the game. You can't have everything as accurate as you can be. Like, it does have aim. Some tanks have more aim time than the other, like SPGs.
Identify. Hostile PC.
Tank destroyers. Oh, so many tanks. But PvE is a lot much nicer. I heard PvP is a lot more aggressive in the chat, like it's much more toxic. And PvE is a lot more fun. Like, I can get kills, I can get thousands upon thousands of damage. Granted, it's not really fair because I am playing against bots, and bots are
Hang in there, Black Company.
not the smartest bots in the world.
We're almost
I have to
ready
say,
to
but
strike
there is a
back.
hard mode if you want like super hard difficulty. But in that mode, the bots aren't really that powerful either.
They're heading north to the museum.
Like, they give you a challenge, yes, but they're not like, I'm gonna beat your head with a stick. With a stick, not in a stick. You know what I mean.
Don't let them get their hands on those priceless artifacts.
And it's just, the thing that I like about this game is that it's much more real and it's spent in like the, compared to like World of Tanks. Like, it's much more enjoyable. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of modern tanks. I'll play the game just because, you know, it's a free-to-play game and why not? You know,
Looks like we got the all
there's
clear.
no rules saying
Airways
I
are
can play
free
it because
and
I like
clear
World
again.
of Tanks better. It's just a game that I can play. It's something to do when I'm bored, and World of Tanks is just aggravating me to crap. Because the one thing that World of Tanks doesn't have that this game does have is that this game has PvE, and I love playing PvE. But PvE can get boring after a while, just playing PvE after PvE after PvE. Just
eliminated.
And it's that sort of thing that just... As World of Tanks, I can actually have fun and try to use strategy. With Armored Warfare, the one thing I don't like about PvE in Armored Warfare is just... I don't know. The teammates are just garbage. And that's one thing I'm used to in like World of Tanks, is just garbage teammates, but in this game it seems like there's a lot more garbage teammates than in World of Tanks. Like, I can play World of Tanks and get like 3 matches and win 2 of them. In Armored Warfare, I can play 6 matches in a row and not get 1 victory, and it's just like, why bother? It's so frustrating. But that's my experience, and your experience might be different, but that's what I experienced. Now, this is the reason why I like this game, is because you can just kill tanks. Like, in PvP, you
Identify target.
can kill tanks, but they're not as numerous. Like, these are like endless spawns of bot tanks. Like, you don't have 15 on 15. Like, you can kill 11, you can kill 20 bot tanks as long as you're good enough and can steal kills. You can get a lot of kills. Instead of just 15 tanks. Oh, 15 tanks are dead. Yay. No, it's endless bots. Until the timer runs out. Endless bots. Now it looks like we're about to win this match. 5 minutes to go. Just trying to do all I can to, you know, get as much damage in. Because more damage you do, more assistance you do, is a lot more better than just, you know, doing nothing. Because that's how you get your money. The more damage you do, the more money you get, basically. And you want to do the damage. You want to get the money.
Target destroyed.
But there we go. We killed all their tanks.
Pull back, Black Company. It's time to take out
Look
their
at those
main
little
forces.
choppers.
Good work.
Rockets. Aha. Explosions. But that's basically Armored Warfare. It's a fun game. If you like World of Tanks, you're going to like this game. Granted, if you're not a fan of modern tanks like I am, maybe it's not going to be as fun as, like, say, World of Tanks is. But PvE is, in my opinion, super, super fun. So, as you see here, I did 3,000 damage, 10 assisted, spotted 1,000 damage. If I had a premium account, I would have made a lot more money, but I didn't. But it's still good. It's still very good. So that's basically the game. The game is fantastic as it stands. The only thing this game can do is go up and up, because there's planning every single tank that's modern. Like, you want the Merkava, you can have that. You want the Leclerc, you can have that. You want the Japanese Type 10, you can have that. Granted, it's not in the game yet, but it's planned. So I'm really excited for the Japanese, because I am a Japanese fan. If you know me well, you would know that I love my Japanese. Anything anything Japan, I like. Yeah. Excuse me. So with that being said, there's not much to it. But the only good thing about a game that features modern tanks is this game can never really die. Because let's say in 2 more years from now, the US builds a new main battle tank that is nothing looking like the Abrams. Like, it's a brand spanking new tank. Like, it's a hover tank. Let's pretend a hovercraft tank gets invented. That would be implemented into the game because it's a new tank. This game should never really end. Because in the future, let's say 20 to 30 years from now, all the nations build, let's say, 5 new main battle tanks. That's 5 more spots you can fill down here. So America builds 5 new main battle tanks. Germany builds 5 new battle tanks. Russia builds 5 new battle tanks. And basically, you can have an endless game with, you know, modern tanks. It never should end, so to speak. But I don't know if that's going to be true. I hope it's not true, because I hope this game never ends. I really hope that if a nation builds a brand new main battle tank, that it will be implemented like very quickly into the game. So, well, after they get permission to, of course. But with that being said, that's it for this video. I hope you like the Armored Warfare. I think it's interesting. I think it's new. I probably won't do any more videos on Armored Warfare until they implement the replay feature, where I can basically save replays and I can show you good replay battles that I have done. So until they implement that feature into the game, then yeah, there won't be much Armored Warfare. I just want to basically cover the game as it stands right now, because it has potential. This game has a lot more potential, and I do like it. Oh, I want the Chieftain Mark 6 in World of Tanks. So want it. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Tell me in the comments what you think about Armored Warfare. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Do you think it'll be an interesting game? What tank do you want to see in Armored Warfare? Like, is there a unique tank you want to see that, you know, should be implemented? Or do you think this game is garbage and you like World of Tanks better? Or what do you like this game over World of Tanks? Or what do you like World of Tanks over this game? You know, tell me in the comments about your opinion. That would be fun. Or not. That's fine with me. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to click the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in more videos. So see ya. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.